Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Matt is riding the Telluride this week and we've got the special edition, the one which is called Night Sky, Nightfall, Black or even Nocturne en français. So the Kia Telluride is the perfect three-row crossover or sport utility vehicle for the family, the active one, those one who like adventures out there. You've got a big V6, you've got an automatic transmission, you've got all-wheel drive, you've got some terrain mode that you can select here, and you've got also the possibility to tow 5,000 pounds. So we did a review about the Telluride when it was brand new. Feel free to check in the eye right there, and we did also the acceleration, and we did also the all-wheel drive famous test that we do here at Car Question, the diagonal test. So the Telluride was a great contender, so it's one of the nicest machine overall that you can buy right now with a great bargain for the price. So it's right there with the competition. It won also the Car of the Year, and it's really like among the journalists. So a few cool facts also about the Telluride. Let's say that you are riding and you've got the children in the back that are sleeping. You can enable a mode that will cut the sound through all the speaker, but only make those up front functional. So there you go. You won't have any cry. You won't wake them up. You're going to be able to roll without being annoyed with those noisy kids back there if they woke up in the middle of the night. You've got also that feature which is really interesting. When you turn on the light, when you use the wiper, you can see exactly the position that you choose right there in the cluster. Nice little addition, Kia. You've got also a camera which is one of the coolest ever. As soon as you're going to put your blinker on one side or another, you're going to see in your cluster once again exactly what's happening with that live view camera. Nice resolution, nice detail, and even if it's rainy or snowy out there, you're going to see pretty clearly. So it doesn't change the fact that you need to look in your mirror sometimes. Also, another neat feature is all about the USB connector right there in the seat for the passenger. Nice addition, nice position. So we had a few questions, guys. Let's start with the first one. Why in the owner manual do they say that the towing capacity is 1650 without the brake package on your trailer? Well, guess what? I don't even know why people would like to tow some 5,000 pounds without having any brake on their trailer. And I don't even know why people like to tow such heavy load with those kind of SUV. The balance of the trailer is more important than ever, so you're gonna have to be careful. Even if you're towing a small ATV side by side with a little trailer, if you have brake on one of those, it's going to be way easier on the machine, on the brake, and if there's any emergency situation where you need to turn or simply need to brake, emergency mode, next thing you know, you're still going to be on the road and the trailer won't be in front of you. So that's a recommendation from Matt. Any trailer that you own, guess what? Go with an electric brake package. You will thank me later. How about that 5,000 pounds? This is really high. You know, here at Car Question, I don't recommend towing that much with those kind of SUV. Make sure that your trailer is properly balanced. First of all, because too much weight on the pole there, and you're going to see the rear of the SUV goes like that. And even if you're owning a Pilot, a Pathfinder, even with more towing capacity, and you're going with a Highlander, name it, a Subaru Ascent, even if they can tow, sometimes it's really hard on the brake, really hard on the road handling, and it's even written in the manual that if you tow often with the Telluride, you will break more thing over time. Shall ask us about the paint quality. Right now, the Telluride is a young vehicle. So by the time that we check that paint over here, it was really fine. The vehicle is kind of brand new, so we're gonna have to wait a few years before we are seeing some paint problem over time. But still, yes, I've seen some Kia model over here in Quebec with some average paint. Make sure that you protect that paint, make sure that you clean your vehicle often. And you know, here in Quebec, well, it's a real harsh weather. One day it's really hot, the next day it's really cold, the next day it's snowy, and the next thing you know, there's ice everywhere, and they're putting some salt right there on the road. That's not really great for us. So, which one do you choose, Sorento or Telluride? Well, there's a major difference that's going to come up with the new version of the Sorento. The towing capacity got way down than what it used to be, so the Telluride is going to be the king of towing right now. And if you go for those kind of 3-row with the Sorento, it's kind of small. You know, the last row won't be really useful if you're tall and big, just like me. But if you're a children, that's going to be fine. In the Telluride, it's kind of acceptable. So it's all about towing capacity, yes, storage, inside, cargo, adventure, name it. If you need more space, go with that one. And I kind of like the look of the Telluride versus the Sorento. So make your choice, because when you go with a fully equipped Sorento, you're right there in the Telluride price. So let's talk about the negative points. The V6 power is kind of average. Acceleration, well, okay, but not that great. I cannot imagine with 5,000 pounds in the rear. It's also lacking some storage inside the car for your regular stuff. You've got also the fuel efficiency, which is not that great, and it's kind of sad for that. And you've got the road handling, which is average. Even if you use the drive modes, put it into sports, it won't give you a better feeling in the curve. On the plus side though, I really dig that interior. It's looking like some high quality car. You've got a really great comfort for you, your passenger, even in the last row. And how about that voluminous cargo space? That's a big thumbs up. And where it shines the most is when you buy the car. Even with the base version, you've got a tons of equipment, so it's a real bargain for the price. So this vehicle is well adapted to today's family that wants to go on adventure and tow a little boat or an ATV or a side-by-side with ease. But don't forget the brakes. So what do you think about the new Telluride and that black edition? I really like it. Even the logo up there are black. Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Do a thumbs up because you like our question. Subscribe. See you later.